Hello there. Today we'll see how easy it is to create an elevator safety inspection mobile app using Fulcrum, the no-code application platform that modernizes the mobile workforce. We'll use a basic checklist as our starting point, but since Fulcrum is a complete no-code application platform, we'll do more than just digitize the checklist. We'll improve it with multimedia fields, we'll create an inspection report, and we'll make it possible to automate workflows using the data we collect. Let's get started. Let's group the inspection into several sections. The first one will contain basic information such as the elevator number and the address at which it's located. We have a lot of choices of field types, but we'll default to simple yes/no fields when we can to describe the situation, like with the field that asks, "Is a current copy of the elevator inspection certificate posted?" If we needed additional clarity, we could change the values from yes and no to something like pass and fail instead. And sometimes we need to include the not applicable option as well. We can mark the field as required if we like and move to the next field. This app can be improved by including multimedia. For instance, we could have a field for a photo of the inspection certificate, or of the fact that it's missing. We could also capture video, sound recordings, or even barcode scans if needed. Now we should address a different kind of question. How does our app change if the certificate isn't there? It will really simplify this app if the fields for the elevator certificate only show up when the answer to the certificate question is no. So let's create a section, and then set the visibility rule for it, and then we'll add the conditionally visible fields to the section. As we reach the end of our checklist, we need to collect the inspector's name. Since many people will be using Fulcrum on their own phones, the name will be the same every time. So we can let it default to the last value that was entered in order to save time. Then we'll capture a signature. The date and time are automatically populated and read-only. And speaking of automatic, location data is saved with every record collected and picture taken. Location intelligence is built in from the get-go. This mobile app is done. The inspector can download it to his or her mobile device and start using it right away. But Fulcrum can make your data work even harder for you. Here's how. First, we'll create a report in Fulcrum for consumers of the data. We'll keep this really simple. For this demo, we inserted a test record to see what a report would look like. Although we could have a cover page with a map, an image, the date and time, and the name of the inspector, we'll leave it off and just get the data as it was collected. It looks good, so we'll save it. Then we'll create a workflow that sends this report to the maintenance team for review. It's as easy as telling Fulcrum to perform the workflow every time a new record is created, attaching the report, and setting up the email. Notice that the email can contain values from the app, so the maintenance crew can immediately know what's going on even before opening the report. The most important field is the pass-fail at the end, so we'll put that right in the subject line. We could also send a text message to a supervisor if, for example, an inspection fails. If you want to share this data directly with applications, such as analytical tools, there are straightforward ways to do that too, using shared views and a full-featured API. In fact, all of this data is immediately available for supervisors, contractors, or even clients to review. Fulcrum's cloud-based data storage is secure and accessible in real time, by anyone, anywhere with permission. The amount of time you spent in creating apps, reports, and workflows like this will be recuperated quickly through people not driving back to the office with a paper checklist, or through reduced fines and faster maintenance, or through a supervisor noticing an issue by looking at a photo without having to travel there physically and inspect it herself. Want to see Fulcrum in action yourself? Try it free for 30 days to see how it can modernize your mobile workforce.